Reverse 1999 is in a very good place right now. I had to pause playing the game for a few months to focus on my last stretch of university. But now that I'm done and I'm returning, I'm very mesmerized by the current state of the game. If you're already a fan of the game, then this video is gonna feel like a treat for all the good things that I want to say. If you've never played Reverse 1999 before, then spare me some time to explain why I think Reverse is one of the better gacha games today. Some might even say a hidden gem. Right now, Reverse 1999 is having the Assassin's Creed collab. I've made a video to explain all the wonderful gifts that basically guarantees new and old players to get the on-banner Ezio and Cassandra easily. I've also played through the event to witness the story and the side events. Despite me not having played Assassin's Creed before, I can definitely see the work that is in place to accurately depict the game. The story got me to learn about the brotherhoods of the assassins, having Ezio to be the maximum aura farmer, and seeing how cool and brave he was. I won't know what the references of the game were, but I can feel the potential connections with the theme of Assassins versus the Templars, the leap of faith, and also the description of the architecture and art that got me discussing in real time. The main gameplay and side event had the detection and stealth mechanic that feels fitting towards the theme of the game. Throughout my entire playthrough, people were pointing out to me how the user interface, the artwork drawn, were all true to the game. I found the story to be quite well written, and it felt like an introduction towards Assassin's Creed. So as someone who's never played it, now I feel interested to try Assassin's Creed myself. Basically, this collab has done justice for Assassin's Creed's sake. I always love it when games do a great collab where it really shows off the story and the theme of the game that they're working together with, like how Arknights work with Rainbow Six Siege and also with Dungeon Meshi, and in the case of Reverse now, it's with Assassin's Creed. This brings me to a point I want to make, where I can't stress enough how much I adore Reverse storylines. I think it's one of their best selling points, it's one of the big reasons why lots of people should be looking into this game. The stories have introduced me so many wonderful characters, both new and old. And when it comes to the old, I have my own personal favourites, with people like Marcus, Medicine Pocket, Lilia. These are basically open secrets. If you watch my streams, you know how much I really like these characters once I first read them, and later on I'm always happy to see them in the future storylines. I personally enjoy stories that are more on the thought-provoking, mysterious or emotional type, where it really gets my mind to be engaged while I read the story, rather than to see action. I think action is cool, Reverse also has that, but when the storyline is allowing so much depth for the personality, the sophistication of a character, that is something that I really cherish, and Reverse does a lot of that. In the time that I'm away, Reverse has done a lot of significant changes to its gameplay to keep it more replayable and heavier on content. They added a new Reveries in the Rain that allows players to add a new Euphoria to their units. Euphorias are meant to balance the kits of older units with the newer ones, something that I don't often see in most gacha games. It helps to make every character appealing to use or pull for. They've added lots of expansion to their roguelike mode that are attachable or detachable, quite like a DLC of a one-time purchase game. I still find the score chasing mains bulletin fun, and in the previous event, we got to see a cool auto chess mode and also an immensely difficult sequence challenge. I think right now in the game there's a variety of fun and difficult things for everybody to do. It's open information that I've always said. Turn-based strategy isn't exactly my favorite genre of games. I feel like a lot of them out there don't really change it up all that much, and they do very simple tricks in order to seem like there's gameplay. You know, increase the HP by a lot and then try to make it such that only certain units work within the battle. But Reverse doesn't quite do that. When all the characters within the game are becoming more usable because of good balance, and there is always so much new mechanics that's introduced in every battle, I can just sit there and automatically run my squad. Of course, sometimes maybe that happens, but when it gets really difficult, I have no choice. I've got to sit in place, maybe count the number of steps I do, decide what cards to merge. All that thinking is not something I experience in so many of the other turn-based games, and I feel like Reverse is very good at innovating their current gameplay. Reverse also have decently generous gacha, good amount of free pools, and good gacha rates and system that makes on-banner units easier to get. Copies of characters to enhance them feel significant but not overpowered, so it becomes a personal choice on whether to spend a bit more for them. It's very possible and enjoyable for a free-to-play player to be playing Reverse 1999, but when that happens, how do you monetize the game? And in the case of Reverse, they do it in a similar way to some other games that you guys may have seen before. They let the cosmetics and the skin do the work. People love their characters in this game and won't mind sinking some money if they care enough. And if people want to speed up the builds of more characters, they can do so easily. A final thing to add is that when we say a game is in a good place, I would feel that the community matters a lot. In the case of Reverse, I do think their community has been one of the biggest hard carries. At first, I do find the community of Reverse to be a bit small and quiet, but nowadays, I do see more people becoming more vocal about the things that they enjoy on various social media channels. And I also think that the content creators, there's a lot more bigger ones up and coming, and they're keeping the place very much alive. Truly, I enjoy Reverse a lot. It's a game that I praise about even while I'm playing other games. And I'm sure some of you love it just as much as I do, or even more. So if you're one of them, let me know down in the comments as to why you love this game, and if you haven't tried Reverse before, it's currently the Assassin's Creed collab, and you can join all of us during these festivities. So if you want to download the game, download link is in the description of this video. Otherwise, hope you have enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in another video. Alright, bye bye.